Alrighty. Welcome, everyone. We are so grateful you are here with us this Sunday morning, gathered as one temple, one heart, and one family.
This week is special because we are coming to you live from Los Angeles. We've been on a pilgrimage, a journey that has taken us from our home in Mexico here to California, and later today we'll be departing on the road to Texas. Along the way, Spirit has guided us to tend both the practical and the sacred. Picking up my car here in Los Angeles, sitting with chosen family, breaking bread, praying, laughing, and anchoring ourselves in love before the next stretch of the road.
Our plan is this. Later today, we'll begin driving to Austin, so prayers and good thoughts would be great, where we'll be closing up shop there. It is time to stop doing the splits, selling everything in my Austin home and office as a fundraiser for the temple. We'll get to spend time with chosen family. We'll be offering ceremonies and in-person sessions, and then Aeon will go to Ohio to visit his mother and his family. After that, we'll pack the car up with our 3 beloved dogs and make the great drive south back to Puerto Vallarta, where the next chapter of this temple unfolds. Now, we want to be transparent with you. We are not wealthy in the financial sense. Not yet. We both gave up everything to serve the kingdom. We gave up our jobs, our homes, and most of our possessions. We simplified our lives so that we could serve more clearly.
In Mexico, life is simple and very affordable. The people are kind and loving, and the energy is deeply supportive for the next chapters of our service. Over the past year, we have poured ourselves into building more than 5 new branches of the temple, countless hours of prayer, creation, and offering. We invested everything, our time, our money, our resources, Christopher's inheritance. And while it may seem from our photos and posts that we are swimming in the lap of luxury, every one of our new ventures are still in the red. Yet in spirit, we are overflowing. Because in nothing, we have everything. We have each other, we have our love, we have our dogs, our families, our friends, and our chosen family.
So today, more than ever, we humbly invite you to support us financially as we travel. Gas, food, and safe lodging, these are all part of our pilgrimage and part of the offering we make to serve this mission. And we are definitely willing to serve in exchange for your offerings. Coaching sessions, ceremonies, personalized prayers and readings, shamanic healings, even house clearings. Whatever we are given, we are ready to share. Beloved ones, our temple is built on love, devotion, and chosen family. And today we invite you to travel this road to Austin with us, to anchor us as we anchor you. If you feel called, our Venmo is at Merkaba Church, or donate with PayPal or credit card at merkabachurch.com/donate. Thank you so very much in advance for all of your support, your love, and for believing in us and our mission. A special thank you to Roger and Ramel who hosted us this weekend in Los Angeles. We are forever grateful for this chosen family.
All tears, always. And now let's tune in to the divine wisdom, the guru within each and every one of us. For those of you who are joining us for the first time, we begin every service with the Adi mantra. We take 3 deep breaths in, and on the 4th breath, we sing Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Together 3 times. Om meaning creative consciousness or God. Namo meaning I bow to. Gurudev, divine wisdom. And Namo, I bow to. So essentially, we call in the creative universal consciousness as we bow down to the divine wisdom inside each and every one of us. If you know it, join us. And if you are just now learning it, feel free to listen and join in when you feel comfortable. So here we go.
Rubbing your palms together, aligning the left and right hemispheres of the brain.
Bringing the thumbs to the sternum, taking a deep breath in and release. Taking another deep breath in and release. Once again, deep breath in and release. Inhale to begin. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Om Nam Om Guru
Divine light in us, through us, and
all around us.
We welcome you into this temple, into this circle, into our bodies and hearts today. We thank you for the gifts of breath, for the gift of this gathering, and for the gift of chosen family. As we stand here in Los Angeles on pilgrimage, we remember that we are never alone. Wherever we travel, wherever we serve, your presence goes before us, behind us, within us, and around us. We call upon the great Lord Shiva and Guru Nityananda and all of our ancestors and spirit guides. We ask you to anchor us today, to anchor us in love, to anchor us in truth, and to anchor us in belonging. May our temple be more than a live stream or a moment. May it be a sanctuary where every soul feels seen, safe, and remembered. And may we know as we gather that family is not only blood, family is chosen, family is sacred, and family is eternal. We dedicate this service to you, to the kingdom of love, to the awakening of every heart.
Om Namah Shivaya, Om Guru Om, Amen, Aho, Ashe, and so it is. And now, beloved family, as we shift from prayer into vibration, we anchor ourselves in sound. Today, we steady our hearts with the mantra Om Shanti Om. It means peace, peace, peace. Like an anchor dropped deep into calm waters, this mantra brings stillness to the storms of the mind and peace to the waves of the heart. As we chant, let us anchor into peace together. Peace within ourselves, peace within our chosen families, and peace flowing out into the world. So here we go.
Om Shanti Om, 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 Om Shanti 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 Om Shanti
Beloved family, feel the stillness that now anchors us. The mantra has calmed the waters, and in this peace we open our ears to the deep current, the voice of Guru. Guru Nityananda reminds us that when the heart is quiet, the transmission of truth can be heard. It is not only sound, it is vibration, it is presence, it is love flowing through words. And so now, with hearts anchored in peace, Aeon will read Guru's transmission for today.
Here is Guru Nityananda's transmission for today. You are never alone. Even when the waters rise, even when the winds scatter you, even when the heart cries, where do I belong? You are never alone. Belonging is not given by the world. Belonging is not found in possessions. Belonging is not secured by fear. Belonging is your nature. From the moment we were breathed into being, you were anchored in me. I am the chain that never rusts. I am the ground beneath the waters. I am the harbor to which every soul returns. But hear this, children, though I anchor you always, I also place anchors in your life. Chosen family, brothers and sisters who carry you, beloved ones who remind you when you forget. These are the living chains of love that tether you to truth. Do not cling to fear. Do not grasp in attachment. Anchors are not cages. Anchors are presence. Anchors are freedom, not captivity. So be an anchor for one another. Be the voice that steadies. Be the hand that holds. And be the presence that says, you are not drifting. You are not forgotten. You are home. And do not forget, you must anchor yourself. Anchor to the breath. Anchor to the heart. Anchor to silence, to prayer, and to devotion. And above all, anchor to me, the eternal, the flame, the one who cannot be moved. This world trembles with storms, but the storm cannot sweep away what is rooted in love. If you anchor to the capital S self, if you anchor to God, if you anchor to chosen family, you will not be lost. You are family to one another. You are family to the stranger. You are family to the whole world. The temple is family. I am your family. So walk now, not as wanderers, but as anchors. Wherever you go, create belonging. Wherever you go, speak peace. And wherever you go, remember, I am with you, I am within you, and you are never alone. Om Guru, Jai Guru.
Yay, Guru. Thank you. That was so beautiful. Guru has reminded us today that we are never alone, that chosen family, capital S self, and God are all anchors in every storm. And now we receive this truth not only in words, but in music. Perse will offer us a song called Anchor, my inspiration for the service today, a prayer and sound, a vibration that carries us deeper into the heart of belonging.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, we're good. Okay. Oh. 1 second. Holding like an anchor, guarding from the danger. I do it 'cause you're mine. All we've got is favor. Show you something greater. Give you better life. Tell me how to be your aid. I just wanna be your shelter. Run into my arms, I'll be. On dark days, your light. Out in the water, I'm a harbor. Like a haven in the night. The night. Space I will fill as your partner. With the moon and stars alike. I like holding like an anchor, a guarding from the danger. I do it 'cause you're mine. All we've got is favor. Show you something greater. Give you better life. All I want, all I need is for you to know that I love you for life. Not a moment I would give it away. If you need me, just speak my name. I love that you're mine. I come running, your love is sublime. All about it, I will honor you, baby. Wanna love you through the dark of the pain. On a different high, only way I stay alive. Thank you.
Amazing. Wow.
That was
Thank you.
awesome. Thank you so much, Perse. Thank you, Perse, for that beautiful offering.
There
We
you
can all feel it. The way music reaches into places words alone cannot. The way a song can become an anchor of its own. And now, with our hearts softened and our spirits steady, we are ready to receive today's word. Christopher will be sharing today's sermon on our theme, Our Chosen Family, Anchors of Belonging in a Time of Disconnection. So let us open ourselves fully, listen not only with our ears, but with our hearts as he speaks.
Thanks. I love you.
Love you.
All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Today's sermon is called Our Chosen Family, Anchors of Belonging in a Time of Disconnection. Let us open today's teaching with prayer. Beloved source of love, eternal light within and around us, we invite you to dwell fully in this temple today. We call upon our Guru, the Council of Light, our ancestors and guides who walk with us. May every heart who hears this message feel safe, seen, and remembered. May this temple be more than a gathering. May it be our home. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Guru Om. So we live in an age of constant contact. Devices buzzing all the time, feeds refreshing, messages flying, and yet never before have so many confessed, I feel alone. I hear it every day in my psychotherapy practice. I hear it from friends. I hear it from family. I'm so lonely. I feel so alone. Loneliness has become one of the deepest epidemics of our time. Families fractured, trust betrayed, friendships that once anchored us have even drifted away. And many wander through life with this ache. Where do I belong? Who are my people? Who will anchor me when the waters rise? This ache is not weakness, it's holy. It's the soul remembering its purpose. I was created for belonging. We were created for family. The psalmist declared, God sets the lonely in families. And Guru Nityananda reminds us that the heart that is pure sees all beings as its family. So I ask you, when have you felt that ache most deeply? And in those moments, who or what has anchored you? So family is not limited to bloodline. There is another family, a soul line. Chosen family are the ones who become our anchors. They steady us in the storm, tether us to the truth, and remind us of who we are when we forget. Jesus said, whoever does the will of God is my brother and sister and mother. And Rumi sang, not of the east, not of the west. I am the friend of the friendless, the kin of the stranger. So who in your life has walked with you as chosen family? Who has shown up, not out of obligation, but because their soul recognized yours? Who anchors you simply by being who they are? But not every bond is sacred family. We must discern between attachment and belonging. And let me just share a little bit about my story with family. Family is complicated. Blood family is very complicated. And even chosen family can be very complicated. Family, people, well, humans are complicated, right? We have a lot of stupid human stuff, I call it, that we have to work through on the daily. But growing up in a family where there was divorce, there was abuse, there was a lot of pain, there was a lot of suffering, was rough for me. It was rough for me. And I had my church family until I didn't anymore, until they told me I was sinful and going to hell because of who I was. And so I lost that family. I had my dance family. I started dancing at age 11, which was actually really beautiful. I had a good friend who's no longer with us. He's up in heaven, but he got me to start taking some tap classes with him, Ron Stewart. And we would take tap and jazz every day after school. And it was beautiful because by the time I got home, my stepfather was passed out and I didn't get beat. And that was really nice. That was a nice change to not get beat up at the end of my day. And so I started dancing and I actually had a full career as a professional dancer. And it was really beautiful. And, it was those people were, I think, my first chosen family that loved me for all of me. They loved me regardless of my sexual orientation. They loved me regardless of my gender, regardless of anything that I believed. They loved me, right? And we were there, blood, sweat, and tears together, all the way through high school and college, and still to this day, those people are still my friends and we are still closer than ever, even though we live some worlds apart, right? And it's just so beautiful. And my family, we've had it rough. We've had a lot of stuff to work through, and thank God for my recovery, for my addiction, and the 12 steps, which really helped me to sort through a lot of my pain and a lot of my resentment. And today I have beautiful, beautiful, beautiful relationship with my blood family. My chosen family over the years has changed and it's shifted, and even recently it's gotten smaller and smaller. The more we raise our vibration, the the smaller our families tend to be, but the more special they are, right? And it's really beautiful. So let's get back to looking at attachment and belonging. So attachment says, don't leave me. I can't survive without you. It's fear driven. It's fragile. It's like trying to boat to another drifting ship. Doesn't really work very well, right? Belonging, it says, I see you. You are free. You are sovereign. And yet, even in your freedom, we are moored together in love. It is steady. It is spacious, like anchoring into bedrock beneath the waves. Chosen family is never about possession. It's about presence. The Tao Te Ching says, true words are rooted. They do not blow away. True bonds are steadfast. They do not break. Guru Muktananda taught, love everyone as your own. And this love is your liberation. So reflect with me. Where are you holding someone tightly out of fear rather than loving them freely out of trust? And what relationships in your life feel like true anchors of belonging rather than fragile ties of attachment? So then how do we build a chosen family, and how do we weave anchor line strong enough to hold us through the storms of life, through the stupid human stuff? First, invitation. Belonging begins when we drop anchor and say, hey, I choose you. I welcome you. The book of Hebrews reminds us, do not neglect to show hospitality to strangers, for by doing so, some have entertained angels unawares. So who do you feel called to invite deeper into your circle? I remember something beautiful that my mother taught me growing up was that our guests are to be treated like royalty, as all of us are kings and queens in this family, and so are our guests. The guests don't get the crappiest towels or the smallest portions. The guests get the better towels than we get. They get all the good stuff. I was like, Mom, why are you giving that guy those? I want that blanket for my bed. She's like, no, our guests are special. We treat our guests like royalty. They're going to get the special blanket because they're going to be here for just a limited time, right? And we want our guests, when we go out into the world, to treat us the same way, right? I've been to homes of friends who have given me their bed to sleep in, and they've slept on the couch. And I was like, what is the matter with you? And now I understand. Now that I'm a little more higher vibrational, I understand, right? So beautiful. Okay, number 2, covenant. Anchors hold because they are grounded. Kinship grows strong through shared values, honesty, respect, devotion. The Bhagavad Gita tells us, better indeed is knowledge than practice. Better than knowledge is meditation. But better still is surrender. For with surrender comes peace. So covenant is shared surrender. What values ground your chosen family? What values do you share? And third is practice. Belonging, it's not abstract, it's embodied in rhythm. Meals shared, prayers whispered, laughter ringing, mantras sung together, yoga. The book of Acts says they devoted themselves to the teaching, to the fellowship, and to the breaking of bread and to prayer. So what rhythms could you create to anchor your chosen family? Fourth, repair. This is a big one, because storms will come, even in chosen families, I promise you. Anchor lines may fray, and chosen family endures because we return to repair, truth, forgiveness, and coming back. Rumi says, out beyond ideas of wrongdoing and right doing, there is a field. I'll meet you there. So where might you need to mend an anchor line in your life? There were many seasons when I felt adrift, unmoored, and utterly alone, especially in active addiction. But again and again, chosen family appeared. Brothers and sisters who carried me, soul kin who tethered me when I could not stand. Aeon, my beloved, who anchors me in every storm. And you, here in this temple, you are my chosen family too. You are my anchors, and together we anchor one another. The Upanishads declare the capital S self is not separate. He who sees all beings as his own capital S self, and his own capital S self in all beings, never turns away. And Guru assures us, where love is true, family is eternal. So I ask you, who has been chosen family for you in unexpected ways? And have you told them what their anchoring presence means to you? Beloved family, who are your anchors? Who steadies you? And who do you steady in return? Chosen family, it's not just received, it's created, it's tended, it's chosen again and again and again. The Prophet Muhammad said, the believer is like a building. Each part strengthens the other. And Guru affirms, serve your brothers and sisters, and in service is your anchor to God. So what is one action you can take this week to strengthen the anchor lines of belonging? And how can you be an anchor for someone who feels unseen, unmoored, or forgotten? But there are two anchors deeper still. The anchor to capital S self and the anchor to God. If we are not anchored within ourselves, no outer bond will ever feel secure. To be anchored to capital S self is to live in truth. It's to stand rooted in our own worth. It's to know I am whole, I am enough, and I am not drifting. And beyond even self, there is eternal anchor, the divine. The Upanishads say, as the spokes are fastened to the hub, so everything fastened to the capital S self, which is God. And the letter to Hebrews promises, we have this hope as an anchor for the soul, firm and secure. This is the anchor that steadies us through death and through life, through gain and through loss, through joy and through sorrow. The anchor of God is the chain that never rusts, the weight that never drifts, and the presence that never leaves. So I ask you, am I anchored in myself? Or do I look to others to keep me steady? Where do I feel my anchor to God most strongly? In silence? In prayer? In union? Or in nature? And how can I renew my anchor to capital S self and God this week? Let us close with prayer. Beloved one, you are the ground, the bedrock beneath the waters. You are the true anchor of our souls. Anchor us in ourselves, that we may stand in truth and wholeness. Anchor us to you, that no storm can shake us, and no tide can sweep us away. Anchor us in chosen family, that together we may be safe harbor for one another. May our temple shine as an anchorage to capital S self, to God, and to each other. And so we affirm, I am anchored in my capital S self. I am anchored in my God. I am anchored in my family, and I anchor others in love. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Guru Om, Amen, Aho, Ashe. And so it is. And now, beloved family, as we hold this truth that we are anchored in capital S self, anchored in God, anchored in one another, my beloved Aeon will guide us deeper into meditation, where we can feel those anchors not just as ideas, but as living presence in our breath, our bodies, and our souls. Beautiful?
Yes, thank you, thank you. Hello, what a great sermon. That was awesome. Almost made me cry for a second. That doesn't happen very often. Okay. Taking a moment to anchor into the body, closing the eyes gently, maybe having them open softly, focusing on a specific point, whatever works for you. Taking a long, slow breath in and exhale fully, pulling that belly button towards the spine as you get to the bottom of the breath. Another inhale fully. Feel the air moving through you. Release, life entering, life releasing. Once again, inhale fully. Pausing at the top. And slowly exhale. Feeling that full capacity of the lungs. Allowing the breath to return to its natural rhythm without any effort. Allowing the words of today's teaching to begin to settle into the body, into your nerves, into your cells, into your heart center. You are safe, you are here, and you are held. Begin by bringing awareness down into your feet and legs. As we reflected on the sermon, the world can feel shaky, uncertain, and even fearful. But notice how the ground does not waver. Imagine roots extending downward from the soles of your feet into the deep, steady earth. Each exhale sends worry down into the soil. Each inhale drawing up stability, nourishment, life force energy. Feel yourself anchored, unwavering, and connected to something eternal. Now, turn your awareness to the center of your chest. In today's message, we spoke of the flame that never dies. See this flame now. Small but steady, glowing in your own heart. With every inhale, the flame grows brighter. With every exhale, its warmth spreads further. Through the chest, into the belly, extending to the arms, the legs. Your whole being is being lit from within by this eternal flame. We named the difference between the frequency of fear and the frequency of love. Now breathe into that choice as you inhale silently and say, I breathe in love. And on your exhale, silently say, I release all fear. Continue this rhythm. Love in, fear out. Love in, fear out. Love in, fear out. Noticing how the body softens, how the heart expands when filled with love. Here in the flame, fear has no hold. Allowing this flame to expand beyond your body. Seeing it form a radiant sphere of golden light around you. Now, imagine your flame joining with the flames of those around you. One by one, the room becomes a constellation of light. Extending out to your extended family, your chosen family, your loved ones, tethered throughout time and space. Together, you are a sacred circle, each flame strengthening the others. This is the power of community. Many hearts, one fire. Allow this shared flame to remind you of integrity. As we reflected in previous sermons, integrity is not an idea. It is a way of being. Feel how the flame invites you to stand in truth, to anchor. Feel how the flame calls you to walk in love even when fear is loud. Allow the flame to whisper, you are faithful, you are anchored, you are true, you are light. Rest in this knowing together as one body of light. Now let go of words altogether and rest in silence. Placing a hand over your heart and affirm silently, I will walk from this place anchored in love, guided by the flame and faithful to truth. Taking one final deep inhale and exhale with gratitude. Gently wiggling your fingers and your toes. And when you are ready, opening the eyes, carrying the light of the flame within you and into the world. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Guru Om, Amen, Aho, Ashe, and so it is. And now Christopher will lead us with a word on today's offering.
Oh, that was beautiful. Welcome back. All right. As we sit in the vibration of today's message, we remember that giving and receiving are part of the same sacred current. Our temple, it's not built on wealth or institutions. It's built on us, our chosen family, on our devotion, and on the flow of right exchange. As all of you already know, Anne and I are on pilgrimage right now. We're journeying from Los Angeles to Texas, closing up the old chapter in Austin, selling what no longer is needed, and preparing to drive south with our 3 dogs into Mexico, where the next phase of the temple will take root. And we want to be transparent. This path is not sustained by our salaries or savings or outside funding. We both gave up everything, our jobs, our homes, and our possessions to serve the kingdom more clearly. Over the last year, we've built new platforms and communities, pouring in every ounce of time, money, and devotion. And on paper, those ventures are still in the red, but in spirit, we are overflowing because in nothing, we have everything. Our love for each other, our dogs, our families, our friends, and our chosen family here with us. So as we travel this week, your offerings help with the simplest, most practical needs: gas, food, safe lodging, and the ability to keep serving as we go. And this is definitely not one-sided. We are here to serve in exchange for your generosity. Coaching sessions, private ceremonies, personalized prayers and readings, shamanic healings, house and space clearings. So if you feel moved to give today, you can do so at merkabachurch.com/donate or through our Venmo at Merkaba Church, all one word. Every offering is received with so much gratitude. It's tax deductible through our nonprofit status. Beloved ones, your support anchors us. As we are anchored, we are able to anchor you. This is our chosen family, and this is right exchange. So let us give today, not from fear or scarcity, but from wholeness and devotion, knowing that every seed multiplies in blessing.
Thank you all for your gifts, your support, your love, and let us close with prayer. Divine light in us, through us, and all around us. We thank you for this gathering, for this circle, for this chosen family. We thank you for the anchors in our lives, the anchors of love, the anchors of friendship, the anchors of self, capital S self, and the anchor of God. May every heart who has joined us today feel steady and safe. May those who are lonely be guided to family. May those who feel adrift find their harbor. And may this temple be a sanctuary of belonging for all who enter. As we go from this space, let us carry peace as our anchor, and devotion as our compass, and love as our true north. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Guru Om, Amen, Aho, Ashe, and so it is.
And so it is. And let's seal today's service with Sat Nam in remembrance that service is not what we do, but who we are. The flame of service burns within us and through us as the temple is alive. So let's take 3 deep breaths together, and on the 4th, we will chant 1 long Sat and 1 short Nam. Sat Nam meaning truth is my identity. Deep breath in and release. Deep breath in and release. Deep breath in and release. Deep breath in to begin.
So, no.
Sat Nam, everybody. Sat Nam.
Once again, thank you for joining us in this sacred space today. Here are some ways you can stay connected and continue walking with us this week. We will be in Austin from September 30th through October 22nd, almost a whole month. Christopher and I will be in Austin during this time and available for in-person coaching sessions, ceremonies, oracle activation sessions, yoga classes, house clearings, and custom immersions. If you've been feeling called to work with us face-to-face, this is the window, and we would love to serve you while we are there. Retreats and immersions. We're excited to share that Merkaba Retreats is evolving into a more customized structure. Beginning next year, we will offer 4 planned group retreats, and the rest of the time we will be open to custom immersions in Puerto Vallarta and anywhere in the world we travel. Whether it's a 1-day, 2-day, 3-day, or weekend, or full 7-day experience, we are here to design sacred space for you. These immersions can be one-on-one, couples immersions, or chosen family gatherings. Information about all of our immersions can be found at merkabaretreats.com. Replay and resources. Today's service will be available on our YouTube channel at ArcherShaw Temple. You can also follow us on Facebook and Instagram for updates, prayers, and invitations.
So thank you all for sharing this sacred time with us today. We love you. We bless you, and we can't wait to see you again next week from Austin, Texas. Walk in light,
Walk in love,
and remember, we are all
one.
Om Namah Shivaya,
Om Guru Om, Amen, Aho, Ashe, and so it is.
Stick around after the service for fellowship, everyone. And if not, we'll see you next week. Namaste.
Namaste.
I got it.
Got it? Got it.
Yeah.
Awesome.